Hello everyone, this is Revati working as an assistant professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. In our today's case study, we are going to see about the concept of array. Already we know that array is a data structure that is comes under linear data structure. Data structure is the way of organizing the data. Here the data are stored in a linear manner and also in the same data types. So it is called as array. In our today's case study, we are going to see about how the data are stored in the array and how we are calculating the student performance using array. Here we are going to calculate the above average student and the below average student and the average performance of the students and the number count of the student. So let's start with our students. Let me start with the problem statement of today's case study and the main objective of the case study. Deepthi is going to explain about the problem statement and the main objective. Yes.
The objective of the program is to analyze the students' marks easily using an array concept. The concept is stores a mark and also it finds lowest mark, highest mark and average mark and also the average of the students. Our team members are going to explain these concepts by one.
Next, the Akash is going to explain about how the elements, that means students' marks are stored in an array. Yes.
The first step in a program is storing student mark in an array. An array helps us to store multiple mark in a single array value. For example, if 5 students marks are 78, 57, 68, like this, the value can be stored in an array. This value are gathered from the user and storing. It can be accessed by easy.
Yes, already I said that array is a collection of similar data types. So here we are going to store the integer value in the array. So we will see about how the maximum marks will be calculated using array. That will be explained by Bhavan.
Marks, the highest mark can be calculated. Consider the first element of the array is called the maximum value. So each element in the array can be compared with the maximum value. All the values are checked. So the finally maximum value is called the highest score in the class. So it is used to calculate the top performed student in the class.
Yes, here we are going to perform any calculation.
This loop only used there.
Okay, mainly the if condition is for true value, then the else part is for false value. Yes, next we will see about how the minimum mark will be calculated in the array.
Hello everyone, I will discuss about the finding the lowest value. First initialize the first mark as the lowest, then compare each mark as the current lowest value. If the smaller mark is found, update the lowest value. Then compare all the mark are checked, then display the lowest mark in the class.
Yes, see about how the average performance of the students will be calculated using array concept by the Ashwin.
Now I am explain to how to calculate the average marks of the students. Let's consider in a class have 5 students take a different marks in a subject. So now we want to calculate the average marks of the students. First of all, we add the total marks which is taken by the students. So and next step is we want to divide the marks by the total strength of the students. Then only we got the average marks of the students. So it's very helpful for the teachers to calculate the overall performance of the students in a class. So that's it. Thank you.
Yes, well done Ashwin. Next Ajay is going to explain how the above average students will be calculated using the array concept.
An average mark of a class is calculated. Each mark of a student is compared with the average mark. If the class student mark is greater than the average mark, the count is increased by 1. After calculating all the marks, the count show the how many students score above the average class average mark. This helps us to identify the high performance students in a class. Thank you.
Yes, well done, Ajay. Next, we will see about the conclusion of today's case study. I hope this video will give the clear idea about how the array is useful for calculating the average marks and calculating the maximum marks and the count of the students below and above average. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, students.
Thank you.
Thank you.